Welcome back, guys, to another race.
And it's round number 16 today for this Singapore Grand Prix. And we're coming off the back of an amazing episode last time out. So if you haven't seen the previous one of this series at the Italian Grand Prix, then be sure to see that one because, spoiler alert, it was an unbelievable one. And for the first time, it felt like we turned a corner, maybe really made a milestone kind of result on this return to glory McLaren career mode as we took them back to the top step of the podium. This man, Lando Norris, won the Italian Grand Prix. And we've got our eyes set on Mercedes. You know, they're, what, 60-ish points? 63 points away from us. I think at the rate we've been scoring points, Piastri's now got on the board with 13. He's scoring more. I think he could do even better. You know, it seems like his tyre wear and tyre savings got better. Maybe a little bit lack of pace in changeable conditions because he wasn't that quick at the end of Monza in the wet. But he's getting there as well. So there's some good signs. There's some good signs. And we've got some good things on the boil. You know, we've got an underfloor being designed. We've got research for next season, which is looking good. We do have some flashing red things on the staffing, which I'm a bit concerned about. Head of Aero, contract expiring, less than 3 months. That's fine. I mean, this man, Pedromu, I wanted to keep him, but he was asking for way too much money, so I've got my eye on someone else. I think it was Ferrari's one that we scouted, but we'll deal with that at the end of the year, I think. Once we're a better team, you know, I think that's when we're in a good position to, you know, attract better talent. Alex Palou, well, in real life, he's absolutely bunned off McLaren, so we're going to bun him off as a reserve and probably sign Teo Pacher because we've scouted him. But for now, I'm fine with just letting them do their thing. Yeah, I mean, is this going to be red the entire time? I guess so. It's just going to be red the entire time. It is what it is. I'm not going to deal with it until the end. But, right, rear wings, swap out. Have we got... No, we need to make new rear wings. Okay. Thankfully, we've not got anything on manufacture, so we can actually do that. Rear wing, this new one, make 2 of those. 3 to 6 days, that's banging. That's going to be in time for Singapore, which is in 11 days' time, 550. And we actually earned quite a lot of money last time out, because we're now nearly 6 million from the... what was it? The goals we got. So rear wing. Oh, suspension. We need to make new suspension as well. Are we? Do we get anything designed or no? No. Okay, we're still designing stuff, but we've got regulation change, financial changes for the 2024 season. Change to the cost cap. They want to reduce the cost cap even more. I'm going to vote against this because I actually think if you reduce it too much, it's hard for smaller teams to actually catch up when they become able to spend that much money. So I'm going to vote against it, because I think we can actually spend to the cost cap. In terms of money, I know we were in debt compared to the season, but in terms of cost cap projections, we've got 28 million left, and we're at September. We're pretty much there. We're going to be spending to the cost cap, so why would I want to reduce that? We're able to spend to it, and I want to be able to make this team a top team again. That's the whole point, return to glory, so that's how I'm voting. Pit crew exhausted, apparently. What? Fatigue 100%. Oh my god. Oh my god. We need to change this. We need to change. How do I change this? September schedule. We need to... No, they're going to be... Okay. No, they have rest. They have rest coming up. They have 3 days of rest. It's fine. I'm going to change this to rest as well. They're going to have a big old rest in between Singapore to Japan. They've done enough training. Yeah. Okay, cool. Reset training schedule. So that's the schedule now, yeah? That's the schedule that we've got. Continue. Hopefully they won't be exhausted. Underfloor. Oh, no. Extended deadline. If we pay overtime, we can get it still done. Yeah, let's pay overtime. 200k. I want that done. I want that done. I want that done. Right. Coming in. Let's see the pit crew. Pit crew... Oh my god, they're exhausted still. They had 3 days of rest! They had 3 days of rest and they're still exhausted. Mamma mia, what? Oh my god, all that rest and they're still... Oh god, right. Well, the pit stops today are going to be horrendous! Yeah, woo! It's a good thing that the game thinks we can reach Q3 in Singapore, because I wasn't sure about it, because it's a very different circuit to Monza. And I thought maybe other teams might have one over us. But if they're saying we can make Q3, let's go for the two times to P10. Let's go for finish position, both drivers in the top 10. That's what we're aiming for these days. And we've got the qualifying streak. We just need to get into Q3 again. And we've got 2 out of 2 and finish streak. We're onto a winner here. 3 out of 5. We're on the way. We're on the way to getting some good money for that streak. Engine for Lando is not looking great. So we need to buy another one. That's going to give us a penalty. That will give us a penalty. That's unfortunate. So that is going to be a grid penalty for Lando Norris, unfortunately. I'm not going to use that engine right now. I'm going to use that damaged one in practice because we need to very much make the most of these components and try and avoid penalties where we can. I mean, if we've got back of the grid for Lando for the engine, then maybe it's worth taking other penalties, potentially. I'll look into that later. But for now, we'll change to these gearboxes. And the same for Piastri. Even though he's got a nice fresh engine, we're going to change back to a broken one just to save everything as much as we can. 36%, yeah, we're going to damage it even more in practice, but it needs to be done to save ourselves and get to the end of the season. Oh, there's some rain here for I love rain on this game. I love rain, honestly. It's so good. Just knowing that Lando's good in those conditions. Okay, cool. Moderate rain in qualifying, actually, so that might be quite interesting. All right, not too bad after practice. 96% set up for Lando. 91 for Oscar. Overall, very good levels of confidence. And we're not looking too bad. Maybe not, definitely not as quick as we were at Monza, for sure, because it doesn't play to our strengths of the car, being quick in a straight line. But I'm still hoping for a good one. There's some rain involved. It might be interesting. Now let's swap in these fresher parts. Get this engine back for Piastri. Get this one in for the ERS. I think maybe why we got a penalty for Piastri last race was maybe because we did it in the middle between, like, when we basically broke part firme, maybe. Because right now I've not seen anything about Lando getting a penalty, but it might just come right at the death. Or actually, it's because I've not used the engine, actually. Now that I'm using the engine, that now might come into play. Because once I click qualifying, it's probably going to show it. This gearbox here. Right, let's see. I think it's going to probably tell us we've got a penalty coming up. Yeah, penalty warning for car 2. It is what it is. We're going to have to take it on the chin. Right, Q1 right now on 2 flying laps. Or was meant to be 2 flying laps, but they just completed their 1 flying lap. I'm pretty sure, once again, a bit glitchy, but there's some rain on the way. So good that we got this banker in, because we might need it, because the track's going to get slower as we go on through. But to that effect, it would have been better to have 2 flying laps in a row, because we can make the most of the dry period right now. I might go again, just in case, on the same set of tyres, just to see if they can go better. Saving tyres as well. But just before that rain comes down, let's go. It's starting to rain, so it's probably not going to be a quicker lap.
Okay, understood.
May as well keep them out there and just see how it goes, basically. But it is raining. You can't tell, really. Oh, well, you can tell a little bit on the onboard, but from the offboard, not too much, to be fair. Very odd lighting, I must say, for Singapore this year. Very, very dark compared to last year. I definitely think Singapore looked better on last year's game than it did on here. Right, a lot of rain, a lot of rain. It has rapidly got that changed. It was meant to be just here, and it got all the way to here. So it's rapidly wet. So it's going to be maybe full wet tires actually for qualifying in Q2. Right, I'm going to send them out. Oh, there's no rain. Oh, okay. I thought there was going to be more rain, but now we've gone back to dry. All of it, that makes no sense. All of a sudden, we've gone back to dries. Okay, so in that case, we'll do just the normal 2 flying laps. No cooldown. Get those configured. That's a little bit annoying because I can't get them out straight away, so there'll be a bit of traffic involved. Hopefully not too much, but that's very strange. It was full wet, pretty much. And now, all of a sudden, it's not. Right, Piastri on his second flyer. Looking to improve. First sector green, second sector green. Looking good. Across the line, and it's a much better second lap for Piastri. Not so much for Lando, but both of them, that gets them through into Q3. And there is rain once again on the way, so that might be it. That might be it in terms of improvements, because the rain's already falling. So we may have just done the job of getting both of them into the top 10 shootout once again, which is great news for us. Unfortunately, both Mercedes cars are through this time, so they may be looking a little bit better around here, so it might be harder to get some points on them this weekend, but we'll try. But again, Verstappen and Leclerc, top 2. Looks like we're going to... I think we're going to vie for that 3rd place on the podium, maybe. Or a top 5, I think. I think it's going to be a lot harder to do as well as we did in Monza. Right, managing quali again. Just going to pause it quick. Let's check. Ooh, a lot of rain on the way very, very quickly. So, on softs, 2 laps, no cooldown. Right, sending them out early, along with the Ferrari. Come on, lads, let's get this good lap time in, especially for Lando with the penalty. Although it won't matter if it's back of the grid, then... If it's back of the grid, I'm definitely taking more penalties than with Lando. We should have done that with Piastri in hindsight, actually, when I saw it. Because you may as well, if you're back of the grid, you may as well take a new gearbox, a new ERS, all this stuff. But let's see how they do on these 2 flying laps. The rain stayed away for now for this first flyer. They continue on for another one. Rain's still not here. It's oh my, rapidly got to 1 millimeter. And it's not a good first lap for either of them. Oh, it's going to be a howler. It's going to be P45 maximum. Couldn't even get like a P3. Piastri, though, did better on that first flying lap. P4, good stuff for him with no penalty. It's going to be P4 on the grid legitimately, which is fair enough. But a lot of rain, very rapidly. May as well. Oh, yeah, come in, yeah. There's no point. Oh, that's it. Well, that's it. But, yeah, great lap from Piastri. Great lap from Piastri. As his engineer has said, P4, good stuff. Not bad. And that's where we're going to end it. P4 and 5, no one's going to improve. It's too wet. I don't know why they're bothering to even go out right now. So Verstappen will be on pole. Shock horror. Leclerc second place, though. So maybe Ferrari have a bit of a chance. But there we go. That penalty for Lando there. But Oscar, legitimately there on the second row, which is pretty good. Not too far off Perez, to be fair. It's actually quite tight between these 3. So... maybe this is Oscar's time to shine. This is his time to maybe get a podium potentially, and Lando's turn to come back through. So in the race, yeah, we're 19. I'm going to take all the penalties. All the penalties. Car parts. I'm going to break part firme, and I'm going to spend money on this. Yeah, 2 million, get a new ERS thing. I'm not going to use it, though. I'm just going to spend the money on getting it. Oh, no, I should use it, actually. Sorry, I should use it. Because otherwise, then there's no point. There's no point of having it. We may as well use it and give ourselves more penalties. So, yeah, install it on there. We're already last place. Unless the penalty carries over. I really hope the penalty doesn't carry over. Because on F123, this would work. I don't know if this game's a bit more smart, where it would carry over. I guess we're going to find out next time. But in terms of strategy, there was some rain potentially involved here. Yes, there is. Good. I like that. So, I'm going to go mediums for Lando. Let's swap this over to mediums, please. Go all the way to lap there. Then swap over to inters. That would be the hope. And then another set of inters, I think. Do a 2-stop on inters. Be nice and aggressive in this race. What is that looking like in terms of tyre wear? I think we could just about do that. I think Lando can manage that on mediums. Although maybe we should go hards because he wants to push. I don't know. And then with Oscar, I think Oscar, even though he's shown better tyre wear recently, do we put faith in that? But you know what? Let's put faith in him that he's actually been better on tyre wear lately. So let's put on the same strategy. Let's pay it forward and trust the man that he's going to be able to do this job that we need him to do. In that vein, I actually might go on hards for Lando and then push hard. Like just really, really nail it, maybe. Although the hard tyres on this game really just do not perform. So I think we'll go mediums. I think we'll do the same exact strategy. Yeah, screw it. Let's go for it.
The drivers are almost ready here in Singapore as we get ready for 61 laps under the lights. This could be an important race today for Lance Stroll.
8 isn't quite where they'd want to find themselves, but we know they're capable of turning this around.
Here we go. It's time to go racing. And this is it. The Singapore Grand Prix.
And we're on the way for Singapore. Piastri P4. Let's hope we get a good start. It is a decent one, actually, and I can see a hard tyre on Leclerc. Oh, a lot of people have gone hards. Again, like Monza, they're going longer in the race on hards. Okay, this is Oscar's time to shine then, pushing on and looking to make the use of this medium, although Sainz is down the inside, so clearly the Ferrari and Red Bulls have a bit more pace around Singapore compared to Monza. Come on, Oscar, do not lose this position. Let's be aggressive. Don't lose that position. Same for Lando, to be fair. I want to be aggressive here because I want to make the most of the mediums. All right, Piastri staying P4 in lap 2. Lando's just overtaken someone. Joe's crashed somewhere just ahead of Lando, actually, so that could have been nasty for us, but thankfully it's all calm. Oh, a little bit of weaving needed to avoid him, but hopefully no damage came from it, and he's all good still. Okay, sit rep with DRS enabled. Sainz has unfortunately got past Piastri. Maybe we could push him a little bit more on this tyre compound, to be honest, as Lando overtakes Hulkenberg as he's slicing his way through. Oh, 3 wide, you know. That was lovely for a moment. Nearly got the Williams car as well. Okay, Piastri's got back past Sainz. Good stuff. Good overtake. Bit more pushing. And he's done it. Okay, he's got a bit of pace in the tank. He's got a bit of pace. We just need to micromanage him a bit more, I think. Right, Lando's making positions left, right, and centre. He's got Bottas now. He's into P14. We're not even pushing him too much on the medium, so that's good. Just showing how good our car is, really, to come back through all of this. And we're now within DRS of Leclerc on lap 10. We've dropped Sainz, who's actually been in a battle with Russell. So he's dropped behind Russell. And hopefully these three just fight a lot, and that's going to hold them up. And Lando is closing up to Albon for P12. He's got Sonoda. All right, temperature. Kind of maybe need to go standard here just to bring that down. Piastri just losing DRS. But the Red Bulls are just down the road. So if we could pass Leclerc, we could go chasing after the Red Bulls maybe. I don't know. Let's go for it a bit. Let's go. Okay, we got some pit stops for Russell onto mediums. Off the... Wait, did Russell start on hards or no? Don't think so. Surely not. Surely not. Russell... Where did Russell start on? Russell... Oh, he was on softs. Okay, that makes sense. So the hard tyre runners, they're going to go longer. We're losing a bit of tyre wear here. Where's this rain? Oh, the rain's been delayed. Oh, the rain's been delayed. That's why they're on hards. That's why they're on hards. The rain got delayed, and the AI probably they have a better weather center than me. Just like Monza, actually. It's a copycat of Monza. So to that effect, let's full blaze it and go for an extra pit stop here before the rain. Full blaze, full blaze. Oh, yellows. Oh, please be something. Please be something. Oh! What's happened? What's happened to Leclerc? What happened to Leclerc? What happened to him? Is that going to be VSE? Please VSE or something. Perez and Leclerc make contact. Oh, is there any damage? Is there any damage? Oh, damage for Perez. Damage for Perez. And surely we're going to gain here. Surely. Perez was very slow. He's going to make a pit stop. There's no VSE, though. It's a time penalty for Leclerc. So that puts us into contention for P2 with Piastri. Let's push. Pushing. Let's try and gain some time on Leclerc if we can. Oh, he's not really getting much now. Gonna pit for softs. Yeah, pit for softs. And same for... Oh, Lando's probably got a bit more tyre wear, actually. Keep going. Keep going, keep going, Lando. Keep going for a bit. And then pit now. Softs. Yeah, we're changing strategy. Softs. Yeah, rain's not... Yeah, okay, we can do this. We can go longer into the wet period. We can go longer into the wet period on softs. We can do that. We can definitely do that. Fastest lap by Piastri. We like that. We like to see that as Lando gets past Hulkenberg and getting past Albon. So we're P8 and 12. We've stayed ahead of Russell in this, you know, extra pit stop that me and him have made with Piastri. Norris, to come out P12, having started at the back with an extra pit stop, really, really not bad. Not bad at all. And now we've got tyres to push. Rain's on the way. Rain's on the way. Lando with the fastest lap. Let's go attack. We can burn these tyres. We can. If the rain's on the way, we can definitely burn them. Yep, here we go. Rain's on the way. So this is a good time to just push, push, push. And Piastri's doing just that as we're closing up to Gasly. Make the overtake, mate. Come on, round the outside. You can do it. Oh, good dive. Good dive. We love to see it. P7. We're keeping up with Perez as well, I think. Just about. The rain's going to cool them down, though. The rain's going to cool down the tyres for sure. As Stroll's... Piastri's past Alonso. Oh, 2 overtakes there. Did you just see that? Piastri jumped 2 positions. He got Stroll, and he's going to get Alonso as well on this exit, I think. He gets Stroll there, and then I think he gets Alonso on the next corner. Right, he powers through on the inside there, I think that was. So Double overtake. Piastri up to P5. Loving life right now. It's staying at 0.7 millimeters of water. So right now we're good. We're good on tyres. We can just keep pushing this. And the track is cooling our tyres. The track is cooling our tyres. And Lando's just got Gasly for P10. Piastri closing up to Sainz v Perez. Leclerc with a penalty. I think P2 still on maybe for Piastri. I'm believing it. I'm believing it. And then Lando just in recovery mode, doing as much as he can. We need to get past these two Mercs ideally. That's what we want to obviously gain on them, the constructors. Right, Stroll's in the pits. For what tyre? Okay, Stroll's onto Inters now. Verstappen's onto Inters now. I think they'll be a bit slow though. I think they'll be slow. I think they'll be slow compared to us. A lot of people going on to Inters right now. Piastri P2, Lando P4, Leclerc pits. He's going to serve his penalty, I think, in the pits. But let's look at the last lap. Let's look at the last lap. 141, 140.6. Verstappen, let's see what he does on Inters. Don't think it's wet yet. Not enough, not enough. Now it's getting to it. Now it's getting to it. 130. Oh, okay, he's very quick. He's very quick. He's very quick. Okay, I think it's time to come in. Right, I'm going to tell Piastri to come in. Lando, I'm going to keep out for one more lap. One more lap, just so we don't have to double stack. Okay, Piastri's come out. P11. We've got work to do then. We've got work to do. We lost a lot of time in that crossover. I got a bit too overconfident with what we did in Italy, and it's a very different situation. Oh, red flag. Red flag. Oh, if we stayed out for like one more lap, Lando could have got P1 with the red flag. Oh, no. Oh, that's bad timing for us. That's bad. Sometimes it goes for you, sometimes it doesn't. Red flag because of De Vries. Shock horror. Big spin, big crash, big crash. Comes back on the racing line. And that's a red flag for the session. Right. So, what we've got damp, light rain. So, Inters. Okay, so it's a reset. Little reset. We can go on to a new set of tyres. New set of Inters. Alright, it's fine. We can work from this. It's going to bunch us all up. So this is actually still good for us. Alright, we go again for another 5 red lights. And this will help us because we've bunched up now. We've not got a massive gap to everyone. So it's time to go, go, go and see what these guys can do. Lando's now effectively starting P10 in this race and is kind of, you know, everything's been reset a bit. And let's see, is there up? They're climbing. They're climbing. Piastri and Norris both ahead of Hamilton. Can we get the Astons and Merc, please? Please, please, please. I think it's going to be dry soon. I think it's going to get dry. I think in like 4 laps time, it might be time for dries. And to that effect, we can go full attack here, just in case. Like, if we can burn out these tyres. Piastri and Lando have been stuck in P8 and 9. Not making any gains, really. Like Italy, a bit of lack of pace in the Inters for some reason now. 10 laps to go. I think it could be dry. Very, very soon. Is it drying? It is rapidly drying. It's rapidly drying. We've got 3 laps left. Is there any point for a pit stop? Is there any point risking it? Is there any point risking it? I mean, Norris, he started last place, so maybe we risk it with him, you know, knowing that any sort of recovery, you know, would have been okay. We're going to be much quicker on softs if we did pit. 30-second pit stop loss, though. That's big. Leader, 13, 33. We're going to be 14th place. We're going to be, what? 13 seconds off Hamilton. He can recover to P9 and then you don't... Yeah, he can do that. In 4 laps, I think he could recover to P9. May as well risk it. Oh, Piastri's just got Alonso, though. Piastri just got Alonso. Cancel pit stop. We're just heating up now. Let's go for it. Okay, we're just going to end on Inters. We're going to end on Inters. Yeah, we just got Alonso. May as well stick it out then, because we got Alonso. It's fine. Oh, what the... What happened? Why is he slow? Who's slow? Why is he slow? What happened? Oh, no. Did something happen? No? Don't think so. Oh, okay. Lando failed an overtake. Like, last lap. All push. Let's try and get Russell if we can. Oh, we're gaining. This is it. Perez, having broken his front wing, remember that, is leading and he's going to win this race, I think, ahead of Verstappen. 1-2 for Red Bull. Noah's Ark with Leclerc, Sainz, Stroll. Can we get Russell here with Piastri? Gonna say take risks on curbs. Take risks on curbs in this last lap. Can he do it? They're going so slow through here. To the line. Can we get it? No. Russell's gonna stay ahead of us. But it's P7 and 8. Good recovery from Lando. Unfortunate race to Piastri. We lost a lot of time staying out on dries, but that was my bad. But it was hard to call the weather. I thought it was going to be like Italy, and it wasn't. It was a bit different to that. The rain really affected the track a lot more. I think maybe makes sense being Singapore a street circuit. Perez wins it. Fair play. Fair play. He's a true master of the street circuits. Oscar scores 6. Lando 4. Constructors-wise, overall, we matched Mercedes. So you can't complain. We've not lost ground. We've not gained any. But it'll do for a difficult circuit like Singapore. It was always going to be a bit more difficult for us. I think next time, Japan could actually be a good one for us, I hope. You know, we're good at high speed. You know, the back straight through 130R, I think we could be very strong through there. Verstappen gaining more ground in the championship. He is really looking likely, just like in real life, to be sealing out this Drivers' Championship in 2023. But for us, it's not bad. You know what? I think we got, you know, we had a really good run of some podiums, some top 4s. This is kind of the level where we're, you know, maybe baseline at some of our worst circuits. You know, splitting the 2 Mercs, Hamilton only P10, Russell, you know, we're so close to overtaking him. So, you know, that's where the car kind of really is in reality other circuits. So, yeah, all in all, not too bad. Could have gone a bit better, but hey, that's what comes with the wet race. You win some, you lose some. We could have won big with the red flag, but we just didn't stay out. If we actually ironically stuck it out, we could have won big time on the red flag, but it is what it is. Guys, if you have enjoyed it, hit the like button. Let me know what you thought in the comments below. If you are new around here, then do get subscribed for weekly Formula 1 content. I'll see you guys next time. Goodbye.